What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Matt Owen, aka Professor O. Just launched a brand new YouTube channel. Some of the things we're going to do on this channel, we're going to have fun. We're just going to talk football. Going to dial in some of the statistics. I'm a big PFF guy. Going to go over some of the analysis and rankings and how they come to that, what it means, why fans may not agree with some of the takes. We're going to go through some of that stuff. We're also going to do film reviews, live mock drafts, and do some interviews. Going to have fans from all different teams on. We had a Vikings fan on earlier doing a mock draft. Great content. I'll put a link below to that if you want to watch it. Today we're going to talk about a safety. A lot of people safety one in this class, Richie Grant. Going to pull up some film from him versus Cincinnati, which was his lowest graded game of the year. Talk about some of the plays that he did well, some of the things I don't like. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. So let me pull it up really quickly in the channel and let's dive in and see how this guy is. So before we get into it, I want to let you know that Richie Grant is a 23-year-old safety, 4-year starter for UCF, played predominantly free safety early in his career, progressively moved closer and closer to the line. You're going to notice that in a lot of the highlights we're talking about tonight specifically. He's an older prospect, 23, turns 24 in November of this year. Why that's relevant, a lot of the other safeties in this class are 21 or 22. Javon Holland, as an example, just turned 21 3 weeks ago. Ardarius Washington, Andre Cisco, Trevon Merrick, to name a few, are also 22 years old. So he's a little bit older. Doesn't really mean a lot when you're looking at the rookie contract anyways, but just something to think about. He's probably closer to his ceiling than some of the other guys are. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit on the film. He's number 27. If you're not familiar, this is who we're talking about, and he's actually highlighted. If you want to watch this film, just look up Richie Grant versus Cincinnati on YouTube. I'm also going to link it if you want to give the poster some love. So we're going to jump right into it, and we are skipping ahead to the 144 mark in the first quarter. It's like it's right over here. So it's the next play. Watch Richie Grant right here. He's deep. He's going to read that it's a run. He's going to jump in right away. Watch how quickly he closes the gap. This is a play that I scored highly for him. I want you to watch that. We're going to go ahead and start it right now. And just keep your eye right here, number 27. Reads it, digests, and immediately reacts. Helps with the tackle. Good play. We're going to skip ahead after this play. We'll just let it dial out. Watch this play. Let's show you that one more time. Richie Grant's right here. Look at his eyes. He's looking in the backfield. Reads that it's a play action. He sees the running back right here, doesn't have the ball. He can read the quarterback's eyes. Number 81's trying to drift out right here. Does a great job of reading, reacting. Let's watch this. Excellent play. 2-yard gain. You'll live with that all day on first down. We're going to skip ahead to 11:45, so just a little bit on this film. Should be right around here. Okay, watch this play. Richie Grant right here, again, number 27. Let's see what he does here. This is the play that I scored negatively. We're going to see why. So in this play, similar to last time, it's play action. Richie Grant lets his eyes get stuck in the backfield. We're going to watch it again right here. Look where his eyes are. He's looking in the backfield. He's reading run. This is his man. That's a big gain. That's a first down. He's lucky that the receiver dropped it. Next, we're going to jump to 7:33 in the second quarter. Should be right about here. We'll go a little bit further back so you can see the whole play as it takes place. All right, Richie Grant's right here. Gets stuck on the block, isn't able to come off. You'd like him to be a little bit more aggressive on this play, but it's a play, again, it's a negatively scored play, but you can live with it. This play right here, big play. Big negative. So we're going to start just by showing you how they're lined up. And pause it really quickly. So right here, there's a single deep safety. Richie Grant's right here. This is his man. Watch where Richie Grant's eyes are and what the result of the play is. Looking in the backfield, staring at the quarterback. That's his man. 12 yards of separation. If that's a better throw, that's a touchdown. We're going to show it one more time. Look at Richie Grant. Watch his receiver. Comes off. Lost in coverage. It's a big, big gain right there. All right, so shortly after that, we're going to hop ahead to the 4:59 mark in this film. If you want to watch it for yourself, should be right about here. Yeah, okay, we'll go a little bit further so you can see this play. He's in the box. Running back breaks the tackle. Richie Grant's aggressive, comes up and makes the tackle. So that's a good play. Next play we're going to skip to is 144. He has a nice pass breakup. Okay, it's coming up now. Richie Grant right here. Receiver runs a slant. Nice pass breakup. It's one of the best plays he has in coverage the entire game. Shortly after that, though, literally the very next play, not so good. So Richie Grant's back here deep. You're going to see a receiver drag across the middle. And Richie completely whiffs on the tackle and gets fortunate that the receiver steps out of bounds. Let's pay attention to Richie right here and diagnose what happens, where he went wrong. So here's your crosser right here. Richie comes up, and you're going to notice that he hesitates for a second, tries to tackle him high. Receiver sheds and runs right through it. He stepped out back there. For the record, it looks like a touchdown, but it's not. Let's go back and watch that one more time because that's really bad film. Again, deep safety. This guy's crossing into his zone. He should be more aggressive. He kind of hesitates right here and then goes high, whiffs on the tackle. It's bad. 2 plays now as a deep safety, and he gets victimized. So again, as I mentioned, he stepped out of bounds. On this play, Richie Grant's right here in the box. He's going to fall for this zone read. He's going to take the running back. Easy walk and touchdown for the quarterback right here. Let's dial that one up. That's his guy. That's his man. His read. 2 back-to-back bad plays after pass breakup. Here he is. Takes the running back. You can tell right here by his reaction that that's his guy. Watch this. Look at Richie right here. He knows that's his man. We're not going to talk about just the negatively graded plays, though. We're going to talk about the positive graded plays too. Next play we're going to jump into is the third quarter, 14-minute, 15-second mark. This is a play where he falls down. He collides with his teammate. Actually, 3 players on the UCF defense fall in this play. It's not this play. It's coming up shortly after that. And Richie does a great job of sticking with it. A lot of players would give up on the play, and he actually makes the tackle from behind. So it's the next play coming up right here. So this guy's a crossing, collides right there with his teammate, sticks with it, doesn't give up, makes a tackle from behind. I like that play. Good effort. A lot of players, like I said, they're going to collide with their teammates. They're going to give up on the play. He does a good job of sticking with it. So we'll show you that one more time, kind of as it's live. He's right here. His man's crossing. We have another shallow crosser right here. He's going to collide with the linebacker, I believe. You're going to notice the corner at the top of the screen also falls. So it's kind of like the perfect storm of bad stuff for them. So right here, run into each other. Cornerback falls. Receiver's there. Richie sticks with it, makes the tackle. So that's to kind of give you an idea of Richie Grant in a nutshell, what he does good, what he does bad. I want to hop to 11:25. So in this play, he's the deep safety, and he reads the run, comes up and takes on the double team, and allows the linebacker to scrape and make a tackle. Very positively graded play for me. I want to show you what I like about it because I've shown you some of the plays I don't like. So this is the play right here. Richie Grant's right here. He reads immediately that it's a quarterback keep. You have a lead blocker right here as a running back and a guard that's pulling. He's going to take on the guard and the running back a little bit. The running back really has bad effort on this play, but it allows number 15 right here to come here and make the tackle. Watch Richie Grant in action here. This is one of the things he can do well to help your team out. Again, takes on the double team, linebacker, heat-seeking missile, makes the play. It's a good play, good film. We're going to hop to 9:30. I want you to see him in action. So it should be this next play. Yeah, so right here. Watch Richie Grant. Again, he's in the box. You're going to notice a lot of times when he's coming forward and he's in the box, he shines. When he's deep, not quite as much. He's serviceable, but he's not as good. So watch this play right here. Reads the run, steps up, stuffs the tackle. 2-yard gain. I'll live with that all day. Next play we're going to jump into is the final play on my list. It is 8:50. It is the best play of the game for him. So it's this play. You're going to get 2 angles. Richie's right here. He's going to check off in his receiver. You'll see it better on the second angle, but his receiver is going to run a crossing route. He's going to read the eyes of the quarterback, kind of drop in right around here, and almost get an interception. It's a PBU. You'd like it to come down with the play, but it's a great play nonetheless. Let's watch this one. Kind of hard to tell right here, but his main crosses, he sees another crosser. He kind of sits on it and then jumps the route. Great play. Watch from this angle right here. You'll get a better feel of what he did so well here. So in a second, you're going to see the receiver cross. You're going to see Richie's arm point. He's pointing to his help side defense, letting him know, that's your man. I'm dropping off into my zone. Right there. Richie says, that's yours. I'm checking off. It's not my guy. And now he's immediately looking, not just pointing, eyes are on the receiver. He sees this guy crossing in another crossing route right here. This guy's running a slant. And he's going to drift into the zone, reading the quarterback's eyes. The quarterback's going to look off for a second, look right around here. Richie's going to step right in front of it. Again, you'd like to see him intercept it, but it's a great play nonetheless. Right here. Does a really good job of reading it. Kind of jumps it a little bit too early, not able to make the play. But still, that gives you an idea of what he's done. So we saw some great tackles when he was in the box. We saw him in the slot get a little bit over aggressive twice, and it burned him. We saw him as a single high safety, eyes in the back, not single high, but a deep safety as a cover 2 in that play. And we saw his eyes in the backfield, let a receiver run right by him. And then literally the very next play, we saw a receiver on a crossing route. When he was a single high safety, he stepped up, hesitated for a second, tried to take the tight end on high. Tight end ran right through his tackle attempt. Fortunate for them, he stepped out of bounds. And then the very next play, 2 plays later, in the red zone, he reads the running back, and his zone read, falls for it, walk-in touchdown. So we saw 3 negative plays in the first half. I actually charted 5 negative plays overall, but 3 pretty bad ones. The biggest plays where he's victimized was where he was in cover 2, eyes in the backfield, let the receiver run by him. That would have been a touchdown with a better throw. And then he allowed what looked like a touchdown later on, just a few plays later. 6 minutes in game time. And then the very next play, we saw him make the wrong read in the red zone for a walk-in touchdown. And then we saw plays in the second half where he played much better. He fell down on a play, collided with his own player, got up and had a nice tackle from behind. Good effort there. Then we saw him take on a double team to allow his linebacker to scrape and make a tackle. We saw him in a little bit of his heat-seeking missile tendencies that he can have when he is closer to the line of scrimmage. And then we saw him with a pass breakup, which could have been an interception in the red zone. When you're playing a number 7 team in the country and you make plays like that, you got to be excited about it. So this film is very inconsistent. What your takeaway when you watch this should be is the closer to the line of scrimmage he is, the better he does. Now, again, that does not mean he can't play deep safety in the NFL. It just means throughout the progression of his college career, his school moved him closer and closer to the line of scrimmage. I don't think that's a coincidence. I look at him as a guy who's much more like Donovan Wilson than more like a single high deep safety that Cowboys fans envision. He's not that guy. He can play safety. He'd be a good pick. If we took him at 44, I'd be fine with it. He's not a guy I'd trade up for. He's not my safety one, but he's a good safety prospect. So hope you like the content. We're going to hop off this video really quick. And again, I'm going to link the YouTuber's video below. So if you're interested, check him out. He has a lot of great highlight films. You can watch these things 10, 12 minutes and watch an entire game. Shout out to the poster who made that, took the time to crop up and cut the film for us so that we can watch it quicker. If you like this content, feel free to like, comment. If you want me to break down film of other players, happy to do that. Doesn't have to be a Cowboys player. I'm an NFL fan in general. I love college football. I'm a film guru, nut, love to do it. Film junkie is probably a better way of saying it. I won't call myself a guru. But if you like this content, let me know. New YouTube channel. I'd love you to join us. Feel free to like and subscribe. If you don't want to and you just want to comment and get a little bit better taste of what I can do, happy to do that. I am a big analytics guy, and I would love to chat sports with you. You can find me on Twitter at ProfessorO_NFL, or you can find me here on my YouTube channel. God bless everyone. Have a great night, and we will see what happens with the mock drafts coming up in the next week or so, and then we will get this thing cranked up next Thursday once round 1 starts. So have a great evening. Stay blessed.